Uki Maiano, welcome back. The Emergency Response Minister says the government is very concerned about Wairau in Hawke's Bay, which is totally cut off and there's been no communication.
Officials are planning to send a Defence Force reconnaissance flight when it's safe. Meanwhile, tens of thousands of people remain without power in Northland. Lauren Hendrickson reports.
Dargaville waking up underwater. The township urged to evacuate their homes as the Awakino River burst its banks.
Get out the water. He said, no, 5:30. I said, no, water is everywhere.
I had the army, police, all coming from all of Northland.
Dozens of families were forced to seek shelter. Evacuation centres expect another influx as high tide approaches at 7.
We're expecting maybe another 40 people to show up here and maybe another 40 or so up at the high school as well.
On State Highway 1 north of Whangare, a watery graveyard of vehicles after the drivers were forced to flee.
One of the owners returned here today to attempt to retrieve their belongings, but when he got here he found his vehicle had been broken into and items were missing.
In Onerahi, trees toppled onto roofs. In Ruakaka, roofs were lifted. And if the wind, rain and flooding wasn't enough, a home on the west coast burst into flames after power lines caught fire. The damage to Northland's electricity network labelled catastrophic. 44,000 homes are without power across the region.
Came to town to get some supplies and actually used my phone to get in touch with my partner and little boy, who's up in Kaitaia. They've also got no power either.
Sarah Mason lives in rural Whakapada and is about to spend her third night without power or cell phone coverage.
We needed supplies, so rush in while we can before any water levels rise again.
But those supplies here at Hikurangi's Foursquare are running low.
Just got the call that our truck has been turned back. They can't get up from Auckland, so we're just running low on everything.
Several roads and state highways in the region have been flooded or closed. Waka Kotahi says communication outages have made it difficult to post updates on where some of them are. As far as the eye can see, farmland is underwater. Former Kaipara Mayor Jason Smith says he's never seen it this bad.
This is going to take days and days to recover from all of this in immediate emergency sense, but beyond that it will be weeks and in some cases years for the land to recover.
Yet another hurdle to overcome on a list that keeps getting longer. Lauren Hendrickson, Newshub.